position. Okay, so I'm going to swing under both his arms and then swing up, get his hands to the ground. Okay guys, then I'm going to go overhook, hip out to the side and grab the far collar. Okay. Now in this position guys, you can have your legs closed in a closed guard situation like me. Also notice that I'm turned to my side, okay? But if you have shorter legs or you don't feel comfortable here, you can have an open guard but have your thigh on top of his shoulder controlling his posture, okay? It's up to you. You can have it closed, I prefer closed, or you can have the thigh pinching down on your shoulder, okay? From this position guys, I'm going to hand fight his other hand so I can pass it to this hand that's grabbing the collar and trap it with this hand. Okay guys? Once it's trapped here, I can push his hand into his belly button, swing my leg around into a triangle. Okay, triangle guard. Alright, from here guys, we're just going to work through a situation where our partner's going to have his hand in here defending. Right? So you might come across this situation while you're rolling a lot, because people, when you're trying to move their, if you're trying to move their hand across to finish a triangle, sometimes they stuff it in here so that you can't pull it across. Okay guys? So now, from this situation, we can attack the Baratoplata. Right? Just one key thing. So my triangle leg, when I'm doing it on this side, currently is my right leg. This is the leg that's going against his neck. Okay? So my hand that's opposite my triangle leg, the one that's opposite his hand, is going to shoot through this hole between his arms and shoot it as far as you can. Grab your own thigh. Okay guys, very important to grab your thigh, have your arm across as far as possible. Okay? Once I've grabbed my thigh, I'm going to push on his head and swing my triangle leg back around to this side. Okay? So now I'm grabbing my thigh and my legs on this side of his head. I'm going to block his hip with my heel and then pinch tight. Okay? Pinch tight to his body. So I'm going to try pinch tight with both my knees. This locks his shoulder in place. Once his shoulder's locked in place, I can start rotating my body this way to get the tap. Okay guys? So one more time. Or something else you can see. Alright guys, so swing up, his hands to the front. An overhook, grab the far collar. Hand fight, trap the hand. I'm going to push his hand into his stomach, swing up, get my triangle. Once I've got my triangle guys, my partner's going to put his hand inside the triangle here. So I'm going to reach into this gap, grab my thigh, push his head across, swing my leg over, put my heel on his hip. If you find this awkward guys and you can't put your heel on the hip, you can just have your thigh here blocking as well. Okay? Now, I'm going to pitch my knees as I rotate my body. So what I'm doing with my hand is I can reach for his armpit. So you're right.
Yep, thank you.
So it gets really tight, right guys? So you got to be careful to your slope. I'm going to keep it loose, right? But I'm going to show you what I'm doing with my body. I'm rotating inwards towards his body. Okay, so I can hook under his armpit like this to rotate, or I can hook under this far leg. Okay, not this close leg, this far leg. But I'm letting it go because
I can't
Adam's shoulder's about to explode. Okay, but if this person has really loose or strong shoulders, whatever, you can start reaching for this far leg here. Okay, this one here. Any questions on that, guys?
You mentioned a car like this, what's it like?
Yes, so you'll probably find that it's hard. Situation here. Okay, as I'm rotating, just tell me if it gets too tight, right? As I'm rotating towards this leg, sometimes he'll kick his leg. See? So kick your legs out in front of you. Yeah, so sometimes he'll relieve the pressure like this as I'm like rotating under. So if I don't get the tap, you have to sit like this to relieve the pressure, and that's when I can hook the leg and get this position and still rotate. Finish it down. So continue. Alright guys, let's grab the partner, give that a go. 3, 2, 1.